Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello,
Yes, hello, Dad. Good evening. How are you today?
I'm good.
Have you already eat your dinner?
Yes, I know.
On a chat. So, what did you do today?
I'm study.
Okay, you study. So, last night you study about math, right?
Yeah,
Yes. So, only our class is only Tuesday, Saturday. No, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday.
yes,
Okay. So let's start with our, okay, did you go outside today to play?
yes.
What did you play?
I play football.
Okay, football. Are you still studying for swimming?
Oh, yes.
Yes, so you are not done. But you learned a lot already for in swimming. Do you know already how to swim
Yes,
in different styles?
yes.
Wow, that was great. So you are already a good swimmer. Soon, right? Okay, so this time let's continue with our last lesson. So last lesson, what is that? We discuss about vocabulary and the word scales, right? Have you remember it? The
Yes,
vocabulary and the word skills about science. So just tell me,
yes.
yes, just tell me those vocabulary that you remember in our last lesson.
What? I cannot hear clearly.
You cannot hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I will share. Okay, just tell me what have you remembered those vocabulary that you've learned last meeting. What are those vocabulary that you remember? For our science vocabulary and skills. What are those? Can you give me only two or three?
I forgot. I because my Zalo, I saved it in my Zalo, but my Zalo is I don't know where is it, and I cannot remember.
So you cannot open already your Zalo?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to your Zalo? Is there something wrong? Oh no.
Yeah.
So all of your lesson is in the Zalo, right? So to review, last meeting we discussed about science and that is vocabulary and the word skills. And now we will discuss on another lesson also. But before that, let's proceed to wait. Let's proceed to another this lesson. So first, okay, let us have a review.
Okay.
Okay, so have you remembered this? This is what we have. Our vocabulary, we have our aluminum. We have our, can you please read it?
Oh, I know it's
Yeah,
metal and cardboard, styrofoam,
yes.
aluminum, cardboard,
What else have you remember?
metal.
That all? Okay, so here, this is a review. We have aluminum. We have cardboard, ceramic. Okay, we have steel. Please read. We have the concrete, the copper, the iron. Okay, we have also the leather, the nylon,
Yes.
the rubber, the stone, the wood,
Okay.
right? So here we
Yes.
discuss about the plastic, rubber, steel, the plastic, nylon, and the rubber wood. And also the aluminum, glass, and the plastic. Okay?
Yes.
So here also we already discuss about this, right? You already answer also this. So here we already done. Okay, please remember this vocabulary. Okay, can you please read it?
Um.
Can you
Proof.
please read it? We have our
Curved. Having a
curve. Again,
round shape.
curve.
Curve.
Curve. What else?
Rec- Spherical.
What is that? Okay, we have okay, next. We have spherical, right? We have
Rectangle.
yes,
Rectangle.
rectangle, triangular,
Triangular. Circular.
nasa ba? Okay, we have also circular, allow, base, handle, and means. Okay, so here also we discussed this, the base, and here the means power. Okay, we already done this. So here, wait. So read the text. Do you think the Mars One project is a good idea? Give reason for your answer. Please read this paragraph so that you can answer the question.
Okay. Um. hmm.
Please read.
The Mars One project is planning to send people to Mars to live there permanently. The idea of living on the other planet clearly appeals to a lot of people because over 2,000, 200,000 individuals want to take part in the mission. But how will the settler adjust to the condition on Mars? Here are some of the problems they will face. The atmosphere consists of 95% carbon dioxide and almost no oxygen. The settler will have to cope with very low temperature similar to Antarctica, a very high level of ultraviolet radiation. Gravity is only 38% of that on Earth. We need to learn more about the effect that would have on their bodies. Mars rovers have already searched for water on Mars, but have found none there that is in liquid form. The plan is to send another rover to Mars in 2018. Its job will be to prepare for the arrival of the first settler in 2025. It will construct houses for the inhabited with a supply of fresh air, water, and solar power. After that, four more settlers will arrive every 2 years. How long will the settlers stay? Only
Okay.
know the volunteer settler will get a one-way ticket. It may be possible to bring them back to Earth at some point in the future, but there is no guarantee.
Okay, so the question is, do you think the Mars One project is a good idea?
Okay.
What do you think?
Hmm.
Do you think the Mars One project is a good idea in your own?
Uh, take the trend. I think is no, because in the Mars do not have the oxygen. Yeah, but and we will, and it's too expensive. I hear that there is about $1 million for a ticket, right? I
Yeah.
hear from SpaceX of Elon Musk. It's too expensive, and only I think millionaire could go to the Mars. The normal people like my family do not have money to do that.
Okay. So in this question, do you think the Mars One project is a good idea? Give reasons for your answer. So for me, to explain to you, this kind of project is not totally as we satisfied on this project because that is only a project. Have you understand what is a project? Just only to build, right? To see the result. So the project is just like that. That is a Mars One. So do you think that the people can live in the Mars? Before the people can live on it, just remember, only Earth can people live, right? Maybe if we go to the Mars, they will first what? Explore it. They will first live it for how many months? If they can survive without any materials to use, just a normal, just like on what you live here in Earth, right? So there are many ways or many different kind of solution so that the people
Yeah.
can live in the Mars. It takes um more time. It takes more money also because they will find a ways on how to solve that problem, on how people can live on that planet, right? So there are also many consequences if you live on the Mars. But here, the best thing on this or the solution on this is first, they must experience
Yeah.
for how many months if they can survive without any materials to be used if they can survive because there are already astronaut was there in the Mars or sometimes the scientist but they cannot survive, right? They only have there for how many hours, just like example 48 hours. After that they will go come back home. Why? Because still they cannot survive. So this kind of project is not for me, okay? For me is not a good idea. Why? Because you must take more time. You
Yeah.
will wasting your time and effort, right? And also wasting money. And also many people will sacrifice, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have to adjust to, we have consist of, cope with, learn more about, search for, and prepare for it. So this kind of words, so we have to adjust. How to adjust? Adjust on how, what is the condition on the planet, right? So the
Yeah.
planet has consist of 95% of carbon dioxide and almost no oxygen. So people live with oxygen, right? So cope with. So what do you mean by cope with? So you are going to adjust or to cope something. Example, we have low temperatures. So maybe we don't know what happened to us if we live there. So we will learn more about on that kind of the planet, the effects on their bodies, right? If they will if we will live there. Okay, so search for. What do you mean by search for? You must to search everything about the Mars. What are the effects if people will leave to the Mars, right? So here, prepare for. So we must always to prepare
Okay.
if there are scientists or astronauts has already experienced living in the Mars. So
Okay.
when the arrival of the first four settlers in 2025, so the settlers meaning sometimes just like a scientist or the astronaut that live, just try to live in the Mars. So if they can survive, we must to prepare for. Okay? Because they are the testimony that the people can live there. Right?
Okay.
So here, read the dictionary strategy. Then look at the dictionary entry for recovery. Which preposition is used with it? Dictionary strategy. A dictionary will tell you if the verb is followed by a particular preposition. Okay, I will ask you. Did you still use dictionary? Just like a book?
I know, but now I'm using the Google.
Okay, so you are not using already on that. So here, please read the word in our dictionary. Kind of word is that? Go.
Uh,
What word
recover.
is that?
Recover.
Yes, recover. Recover to become, what is that?
To become well again after you have been ill. It took him 2 months to recover from operation. Recover to get back to normal again after a bad experience.
Yeah, so there are meaning of different meaning of the recover. So recover to become well again after you have been ill. To recover if you are, for example, if you're depressed, you will recover on what you had, on what is in your emotion. So that is to recover to, what is that? To get back normal. Okay? To get back normal after a bad experience in your life. Right? So here, okay, so now complete the sentences with the words below. Use the dictionary to check your answer if you need it. Okay, please answer 1 to 6.
I late arrival. Um, apologize. Hmm.
Wow, that's very good. So you are all correct. Can you please read that?
I apologize for my late arrival. That complaint about the noise from the neighbors. I've often dreamed of flying to the moon. We finished our meal and asked for the bill. Don't laugh at your little sister. It isn't kind. Can you help me with my science homework?
Okay, so this is the word in dictionary. So I will apologize for my late arrival. Apologize. Dad complained about the noise from the neighbors. Complain. So that's about. I've often dreamed of flying to the moon. We finished your meal and asked for the bell. Don't laugh at your little sister. It isn't kind. Then can you help me with my science homework? Okay, that's a very good. So here, do you think people will ever live in the Mars? Why? Why not use the phrases below to help you? Okay, so this is a question. Do you think people will ever live on Mars? You can use these phrases.
Uh,
Do you think people will ever live on Mars?
I don't think so.
Why? Use the
Yes,
phrases. What is your answer? I don't.
I don't
You
think
use.
so
I don't think so. Why?
because it too impossible.
Yes, it was too impossible already. So look out. Please read.
Uh, some verbs
Some
can be
verbs.
followed by more than one preposition, sometimes with a slight change in meaning. Example about to agree to my sister about me because I lost her mobile. I saw Liz on the other side of the road and shouted to her.
Okay. So underline the correct prepositions to complete the sentences. So here, letter A. Underline the correct prepositions to complete the sentences.
Mm. Have you ever heard about
Let's try to check. So let's find out the prepositions that we had. Okay, so please read that. Please read letter A, number 1, until number 6. Please read letter A.
Have you ever heard about of wearable gadget?
Gadgets.
Gadget. Have you heard about John Newton? She has to care for her elderly mom. I don't care about my money. You don't worry. What are you thinking about? What do you think of my new dress? Throw the bone to me. You're unkind to throw a bone at the dog. I write to my pen friend about once a month. I wrote about my holiday on my blog. My teacher agreed to my request to leave early. I don't agree with you.
Okay, so here, the prepositions is based on a sentence. Just like here, example. So have you ever heard about? Your answer is about wearable gadgets. So as remember, we have A and B, right? So first, have you ever heard of wearable gadgets? So off on those things. Have you heard about Jan's new job? So that is based on the sentences on how to correct prepositions. Okay? So all our words are based on the sentences. So here also, she has to care for her elderly mom. Wouldn't care for about money. So you are all correct. So here number 3, you look worried. What are you thinking about? Very good, you got it. So if you realize, you can easily complete those sentences, right? So what do you think of my new dress? Do not use about. What do you think about? No, that is already off. Okay, so throw the ball to me, not okay. So let's end first. We will discuss later, okay? Because it is 30 minutes. Okay, please come back again so that we will not wait for how many minutes.